right, we're off. We're on to Yosemite National Park. You guys know I get geeked out on Yosemite. It's one of my favorite places. Just leaving here about 6:30 in the morning in Carson Valley. Takes me about 2 hours to get to the gates of Yosemite, so we should easily be able to get in the gates this morning without lines or problems. It's Saturday morning. We have a 28 to 30 mile backpacking trip planned. Picking up my buddy Tom. Just the two of us. Going to be a fantastic trip up to McCabe Lakes. Going to take our time, break the mileage up in small little chunks, with our longest day being about 9.5 miles. So that should be easy enough to do. So yeah, we look forward to bringing the whole trip. Yosemite's obviously a great place. We're going to see the waterfalls at Glen Aulin tonight, McCabe Lakes, and we're going to circle around to Young's Lake, which is one of my favorite places in Yosemite. So that'll be our trip. We'll bring you all the highlights. Hope you have enjoyed your day. All right, we are here. We are at the Wilderness Center. Just got our permit, got it changed. We just got checked in, exactly, got our bear cans, and we're out of here. So, beautiful day. And we can't wait to go see what Wilderness has in store for us. All right, we're parked, we're loaded. Tom is ready to go. We're going to Soda Springs, Glen Aulin, on our way to Cold Creek Canyon tonight. Beautiful day here in Yosemite National Park. Expecting some snow up in McCabe Lakes. Apparently they're just now thawing, so we'll get that tomorrow. But today it's all about the Tuolumne River, waterfalls, and just a beautiful day in Yosemite. All right, that quick. We're already to the Soda Springs Junction. And so we got 5.4 miles of Glen Aulin today, and then we're going a mile past that. So pretty short day today. We're going to enjoy lots of time along the river, all the views. All right, Soda Springs. We're not going to take a drink of the water today. We've done that before. So got a nice buck there in the meadow though. You could spend all day here. You know why it's home right now. Pretty amazing place, right? So anyhow, we're off to Glen Aulin. All right, just completed our first rock hop. Found a nice spot up creek there, so crossed our first water crossing. We're cruising right now. This is an easy, fun day. All right, stopping for our first break today. It's one of my favorite places. A nice little log, but the best. Got this beautiful view of the river. We're back on the river here. It's actually a little deeper than you think it is in the middle. I swam here before. At least it's a little lower than me this year than I have in the past, but it's a pretty nice place to swim. If you want to stop in and enjoy the meadow, take a break. That's what we're doing. Come on, there isn't more beautiful places than this in the world, are there? I just love it here. Look at the color of this water. Granite domes and a tree in the meadow. It'd be like, shut up, Charlie, we're admiring the view. Got our first rapid right here. About ready to head downtown in the Grand Canyon. I've always loved this granite area. Hey, Panky Princess, if you're watching, that boulder right there, remember it was big and you used to sit underneath it, and now it's broken in half. Look at that. It's only been a couple of years since that broke. That's pretty cool, huh? All right, Tom, welcome to the entrance of the Grand Canyon of Yosemite. So Glen Aulin's right below us there. You'll notice that area. There's May Lake is over in that area. And the canyon goes right down the strip there, and then we are going up there tonight on that shelf in the Cold Creek Canyon.
Excellent.
So, beautiful trip so far. We're having a ball. Got to get out here and try this. There you go. First bridge crossing. Next mile, it's some of the prettiest country in Yosemite, bar none in my opinion, where these cascades just roll down, two beautiful waterfalls. You know, walk along the Tuolumne into the Grand Canyon. It's going to be a beautiful day. We're going to stop and soak our feet and go for a little dip. Enjoy your afternoon before you hike on. Tom went in! Woohoo! Nice and refreshing, right, Tom?
Excellent.
He swims and everything. I'm just gonna get my feet wet. It's cold. Cold, 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 Bonita. But we found a really cool thing here. So, having some lunch, getting our feet set. Got a couple miles left today. Tom's doing okay. Tuolumne waterfall. Epic, man. It's one of the epic ones. Good idea, no? Oh, a video. That's wrong. All right, we're sweating now. After a nice leisurely day down the Tuolumne River, stopping at waterfalls and puddles and the likes, we're now deep, well, we're not deep yet, but we're walking deep into North Yosemite wilderness. At our way to McCabe Lake, but we won't make it tonight. We're just going to get up in the canyons here. Hopefully find some more water. That way we aren't feeling scared about water tomorrow at all, but we know there's water about 3 miles, so we'll see if we make it today. It's a little warm right now. We're doing our climb up out of Glen Aulin, which hasn't been horrible, but it's hot, so it's wearing on us. It's pretty up here though, lots of trees, little trees, and we got the granite walls on both sides, a lot of domes, so it's a cool experience. Forward to bringing the whole trip. Hope you enjoy our trip to McCabe Lake and back to Young Lakes Loop. All right, we've made it through probably the biggest climb of our day for the rest of today. We got this tree, green grass area. There's a river or creek not too far from us. We're just trying to make it maybe another hour tonight. Find a place to camp. The mosquitoes are bad in the shade, so it's gonna be one of those nights where we make dinner and get in the hammocks probably, but you know, hopefully not. We'll see what happens up here, but you probably can see them flying in the camera there. But I want to show you a second early on the trail from Glen Aulin to McCabe. This is probably mile 2 maybe. We're in this deep forest trail cutting through it. It's pretty nice. All right, it's about 5:45 and we've got camp being set up here. Found a ridge right behind this big old boulder, which should be nice protection on that side. We're hoping for a little breeze to come up this canyon. Got a group of about 10 PCTers, 8 or 10 PCTers down the way maybe a quarter mile, and you can see one of the peaks, Cathedral Peaks, maybe right through there, which is pretty awesome to see from here. I think we'll have dinner up there. Overall, I think we made it about 3, maybe 3.5 miles in, up from Glen Aulin High Camp. It's pretty much uphill, some flat spots, but it's uphill. Lots of mosquitoes, but we picked a ridge right now that mosquitoes are kind of free on, so we're hoping for a nice night up here, and we'll talk to you in the morning. All right, so I climbed up this rock here behind camp. We're camped right behind this rock. PCTers down there, so that is down there. You can almost see the waterfall if I didn't put my finger there and get focus. Where we came up for Glen Aulin and Cold Creek Canyon, Cold Creek Mountain right there. And then I climbed this rock so I could see this, right? So here is our weekend, right? So that far sharp crest right there is Shepherd's Crest, and that's in the meadow that's right by the lakes we're going to. So we're going behind this peak here and the lakes that we're going in right there. And then when we leave, we're going to go cross country across this tree ridge right here, and then we're going to pop over right there down that crest, and the Young's Lake is right in there. So we have a lot of climbing to do, a lot of off-road exploring. Tomorrow we won't have that far before we start cutting up and climbing up that mountain. But this is a heck of a view, huh? So you got, from all the way back, you got Shepherd's Crest. I'm not sure if that's the start of Virginia Canyon right there. That might be the start of Virginia Canyon, so I'm not sure the peak is right there. Shepherd's Crest, Mount Conness, Is that White Mountain maybe back there? White Mountain, Ragged Peak area, or Ragged Peak's behind there a little bit maybe, but it's right there someplace. And then we go over here. You got, I don't know if you guys can see that with my finger in the way, sorry. Vogelsang Cathedrals. You can't see Echo. Unicorn Peak. All the way down into Tenaya. So, just phenomenal view up here. Gonna be a great night. Hoping to stay warm enough. It should be okay. We worked our butt off today with no water to wash off on, so gonna be sleeping in our sweat. But should be a beautiful sunset. All right, just want to show you what the beginning of the Alpine Glow, or Alpine Glow, however you want to say it, starts. This is well, I should just say it's my favorite. From Young's Lake is one of my favorite spots I've ever seen the Alpine Glow. So it's a pretty cool ridge right here to watch it. I'm kind of trying to wait and see if the Cathedral Range gets it too, and they're just starting to turn. But it's going to be a pretty night up here. And I just wanted to bring it to you because that's a view that you just don't see in a lot of places. Only see a wreck.